are a South Carolina native, you are a filmmaker, a producer, and the list goes on. Let us know a little bit about you.
My name is Trell Woodberry. I'm from Hemingway, South Carolina. I am an actor and a producer and a writer. I lived in Atlanta. I actually lived in LA for 17 years pursuing entertainment. And as of COVID, I moved back to the Atlanta area to be closer to home. Yeah, I went to school in North Carolina A&T, graduated in computer science, and then moved out to LA to pursue entertainment. And I went to Hemingway High School. Yeah.
Okay, Hemingway has all right. So South Carolina native representing the Palmetto State, and you have a film that is getting ready to be released just in time for the holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, unexpected Christmas. All right, tell us about this movie.
Unexpected Christmas. It is a story that is going to be a classic. You know how it is whenever you go home during the holidays, there's always drama, there's always comedy. And this film is one that brings it home. It really stuck out to me when I read the script because it reminded me of growing up at home in the South, all the funny things that would go on. So a lot of the similarities you'll see in the film. It comes out November 7th in theaters nationwide. And then it stars Lil Rel Howery, Tabitha Brown, Maria Horsford, Dominique Perry, Reagan Gomez, Rico Ross, Corinne Hawthorne, CC, Terrence Terrell, Howie. It's just the list goes on, but it's a star-studded cast.
How are you able to get this star-studded cast when we talk about people like Tabitha, Rico, Ellery? I mean, these are some big names.
Yes, yes. Well, it started with Tabitha Brown. She's a very, very close friend of mine. We've been friends for over 20 years. We both moved to LA at the same time, started in the same acting class. She's from North Carolina. I went to school in North Carolina. So when I first moved out there, her and her husband Chance, they were like my family. So Tabitha even did my first short film that I did way back in the day. So we've been rocking for a very long time. So of course, I reached out to her first. She decided to come on as a producer. And then she was like, I think I want to act too. And I was like, say less. So
Right.
next thing you know, brought her into the movie. Once Tabitha got on, we brought on Lil Rel. Lil Rel came next, Miss Anna Maria, and then the list just started going. The film grew a lot larger than what we expected. We expected it to be a smaller production, and then once the names got attached, it was just like fate.
So you're an actor as well. Are we gonna see you with a cameo, or are you behind the cameras for this one?
I'm actually one of the characters, and I played the character, which is going to be a very interesting character you guys will see. But I play one of the brothers, and I play the son of Anna Maria Horsford and Rico Ross. And you'll see it's a very complex character. But yes, I am in front of the camera this time.
Okay, you are. Okay, wow. So talk to us about what has the process been like for getting this off the ground? Because obviously we also understand when folks don't have the strong backing
Mhm.
as, the major studios and you're just trying to get your footing. What was that process like for you?
It's interesting. I started further back. I had a series on All Black and AMC called For the Love of Jason that I wrote and I starred in as well. And we had two seasons. So afterwards, I did a Christmas movie for BET as well. And then after that, me and one of my really good frat brothers, we just decided to team up and we started a new company called Three Diamonds Films, and we got investors backing and we decided to do everything on our own from the grassroots. Yes, so my business partner name is Phil Thornton. He comes from the music background, but he also does film as well. So we just decided to join forces and kind of do a new takeover.
Oh wow, take a look at that. All right, so are there any other projects in the works? I know we're focusing on Unexpected Christmas right now, but are there anything in the works that we could keep an eye out for?
Yes, there's going to be a lot in the works. A lot I can't really speak on. That is coming up starting early next year. We do have another film that will be going to Sundance, but we're still waiting on that as well. But we have a lot of huge projects. The star power even it rises even further. So we're excited. There's a lot of great things coming from Three Diamonds, and definitely looking forward to it.
What are some things that you would want to tell someone from in South Carolina, like Hemingway or even other parts of South Carolina that might not be big? It's not Atlanta. It's not Miami, it's not Los Angeles. What do you tell those individuals who feel as if, well, you know what, maybe I don't have what it takes to make it outside?
Mm. Don't be scared of no. And don't let that be the final. You'll get a lot of no's. I grew up in a town. Hemingway has three stoplights, you know. So a lot of my dreams and stuff, I pretty much kept it to myself for a very long time because I felt like people would really kind of try to discourage me because everybody thought, oh, you're from the South or whatever. But I think that's the one thing that made me unique. Character. Growing up in South Carolina, my mom and my family, they instill a lot of values in me, and that stuck out when I moved to LA. So whenever people feel that energy, they gravitate towards it, which has gotten me into rooms that most probably would never walk through. But I would just say, long as you're a good person, character, integrity, that would stand out and that would actually open the door for you no matter how talented you are. If you don't have a good character or people don't trust you or like you, you won't go far.
Mm. So what's
but
the
i that
takeaway?
for,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
but I use that for that actually worked in my advantage being from a small town.
That's good. So how so? Working to your advantage.
People felt safe because coming from the South, they automatically think, oh, they don't know much or whatnot. And then when you get in there and you speak and then you prove yourself and then they feel that you're trustworthy, it really goes a long way. I feel like that was the thing that make a lot of people gravitated towards Tabitha Brown. Like she's from a small town in North Carolina, Eden, and people could relate. And it just, welcoming. And that was the thing. And that's something that I feel that we have in South Carolina. So that's one of the things that I really think really opened the doors for me.
That's really cool. All right, so the takeaway for this movie, folks are gonna get ready to go to the movie theaters and watch Unexpected Christmas. When I walk out of that theater, what do you want me to go with?
Family is everything. No matter how many arguments, conflicts that you go through with your family. There's nothing like family, and you always need to come back together. And the holidays is the best time to do it. Of course, there are a lot of heightened emotions around the holidays, but what this does is it opens the door of conversation, especially being from the South. A lot of conversations we're taught not to have. And it's just like put it out in the open, deal with it, and then your family will be able to thrive. So I think just remembering family is everything, and it'll be a great movie. I say everyone take your family out, and it would actually rest well in your hearts.
I got to tell you, Trill, I took a look at the the trailer and the first part when she opened the door and it was her sister. Like, whoa.
Yeah, now it's comedy. It's definitely
All right.
comedy for sure.
And I was like, okay, he went there. They went there with this one.
We go there. We definitely like this isn't your typical holiday movie. It's not your Hallmark film. We're definitely going there, so it's definitely relatable.
Wow. Well, Trill, anything else you want to add to the folks here in South Carolina and the nation, quite frankly, but definitely anybody, particularly because you're from South Carolina?
I would just say definitely go out, support November 7th. Follow me at Trell Woodberry on all handles. More information, more projects coming, and I'm looking forward to coming back to South Carolina to actually film a project soon. So I just say look out for Three Diamonds Entertainment. We're coming to do some great things.
All right, Trill, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.